My name is Lisa Armstrong, and I'm the founder of Local Roots Food and Farm Tours in Sacramento. I really asked myself what I wanted to do with my culinary background of 15 years, and I grew up in the farming communities and wanted to tie the two together. So I really started these culinary adventures in the mind of my passion for food and my passion for agriculture. Put those two together and try to make the connection between the restaurants, the farms, and the local community of trying to discover new things and things that have been here for a long time that people want to connect to and learn about menus in Sacramento.
We've never been in the neighborhoods.
It made me realize how very little I'm actually in Sacramento.
Well, it's very exciting that Sacramento is the farm-to-fork capital of America, and what bounty we have just outside our back doors fits right into our mission statement at Local Roots Food and Farm Tours, just because we have found so many wonderful venues just in downtown Sacramento, let alone exploring other avenues of the fresh farm local ingredients.
Support the agriculture in the region. You know, we have a rich history of agriculture here in California, so it's gratifying to be able to highlight some of those people who maybe have been a little unsung.
So our tour today consisted of 6 different stops in Sutter's District in East Sacramento, and the highlight starts with Cafe Bernardo in Midtown. And we meet up with Chef Shannon Berg, and she creates this wonderful brunch dish for us, all fresh farm local ingredients. Then we head over to the private Perigary Bakery, and the smells are just amazing. We meet with Chef Laurel there, and she goes through the whole process of them starting at midnight all the way up till noon of what they do for their 11 restaurants, which is kind of intriguing and inspiring.
You know, it's my whole life, so I like to tell people about it because I'm that vain. But also because what we do is really, really cool and really unique, not just here in Sacramento, but in general for bakeries and for homestyle bakeries.
What you experience is not only the food, but the connections between the chefs and the environment of what these restaurants are. We head over to a Mexican restaurant. It's called Centro Mexicana, and it has got wonderful local Yucatan Peninsula flavors of wonderful chilies, and we try to sample some carnitas. We move on and we start getting a little bit into the sweetness of Sacramento, and we visit a La Bombe ice cream shop, and they have a signature dish there that we share with everybody. We venture over to Els Bistro, and it's kind of a little hidden gem in East Sacramento. It's again a farm-to-fork restaurant, and it's on New American food, and we love the flair there. And then we end with a nice little walk over to Coffee Works, which is one of the oldest roasting rooms in Sacramento, all organic beans, which is kind of a unique feature here in Sacramento. And we devour some of their baked goods as well as iced coffees. We do a lot of research with our company. I send out some guides as well as myself, and we patron a lot of restaurants. We read about what's hot and what's not in Sacramento, and then we go and see for ourselves. We do a lot of taste testing. We make sure that the ingredients are there, that they're fresh, that they're using farms within a 65 to 80 mile radius of Sacramento.
I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. I thought the variety was really cool, and I've been on food tours before, and sometimes the portions are so generous that by the end you're really not enjoying yourself, and so I thought this one did a great job in terms of keeping the portions small and being able to eat comfortably throughout the whole time. It was great.
I like Bernardo's. I'd never been in a restaurant that caters solely to the community, fresh, organic, healthy, that was so catered to today's health issues.
Seeing the passion in these chefs and excited about beets and radishes and rutabagas in the winter, and then your beautiful tomatoes and peas and carrots and all of that. I mean, it just keeps on going and going, and that just kind of puts fire under our belly to keep going and exploring more and sharing the agriculture in this area with all the chefs.
It's not the type of information you would get on your typical city tour, and so she's done a really, really good job about picking out interesting tidbits to, kill that time in between eating. Yeah, it's great. It's put together really well that way.